The bottom line here is if you do have to be out on the road tonight, do be careful. Go slow. We've been hearing all day on our scanners about some spin-outs and fender benders and cars off the road. And our Pat Bailey is braving the elements tonight. He's driving around the capital region so that we can tell you exactly what the roads are like right now. But we do want to point out to you that Pat is under strict orders not to look at the camera for obvious safety reasons, and he's not going to. And Pat, where are you right now, and what's it like out there?
Well, Liz, we're on Central Avenue right now, actually headed back into Albany, coming in from Colony, just over the border there of Albany and Colony, if you will. And we'll start with the conditions. Visibility, first of all, the snow actually in the last half hour just started to pick up down here toward the city. So visibility, it's not terrible, but there is certainly snow flying around, as you can see here. A lot of streetlights, so making it a little better for us here on this portion of Central Avenue. Road-wise, it's not the most undrivable of conditions, but it certainly is slick out there right now. We saw a few plows go by there in tandems, if you will. There is a plow behind a plow trying to clear out the lanes here. Of course, this is a major stretch of road, especially this time of day, where as you can see a lot of traffic possibly, and the other lane headed out of Albany as we're headed into Albany. Again, not the most undrivable of conditions, but it is very slick in here, starting and stopping. You're not going to do it too easily, so of course be careful. And obviously there's other roads around the capital region much like this one. Traffic night right now moving a steady, I would say about 15, 17 miles an hour, again headed into the city of Albany. And we already saw a shot of the major roadways around the capital region, 90 and 87. State DOT, of course, in charge of those roadways. We talked to them earlier today. They told us that they have over 400 employees ready to take care of this storm, about 200 plows on hand ready to deal with this snowstorm as well. And they want to stress to everybody out there, of course, the number one thing, if you have to be on the roadways, of course, be careful.
We can put as much salt on the road as we want to, and it just won't work by itself when it's this cold. So we do put chemicals with it, magnesium chloride, that lowers the temperature that it can work at. But still, when it's this cold, it is tough for anything to work. So, I mean, this is what we do, and we're doing the best job we can, and we're out there. But motorists still have to travel safely.
So, Liz, in a nutshell, traffic moving very slowly. I want to check in with you again in a half hour at about 5:30. I personally live in downtown Albany on what would be considered a secondary street. Going to head over to those streets now. We'll check in with you at 5:30, show you what that commute's like on your way home.
All right, we look forward to